Alrighty, we're back again. I say it every time, but it's been quite a while since we played Rimworld. So when did we get a crow? No, it's not ours. Alright, so we are in fall. Just about in winter here. I think we're good for this winter. But there's some things I want to do. One of which is we want to set up medicine production. And I want to sort out the kitchen and butcher area situation a little better. And we definitely need steel. Pretty much every time we play, that's an issue. But we'll sort it out, I suppose. Just adjust some of my volume levels here. Alright, that's a little better. We're working on hauling a bunch of the rocks that we had from mining out this area and here. I'm half tempted to move, I've been saying it for many episodes now, but move our fishing hut. Ideally into this water. We might move the wall up a little bit because we've got frostfish and salmon in this one. We do have a lot of salmon in here though. Maybe we'll do both. We'll see how it goes. If I dig out just the rest of what's left of this steel vein here, might be a good spot to add the a little fishing hut. Drain this water and put the hut here or something. See how it goes. But other than that, I hope everyone had or is having a good Halloween. I'm thinking this stream, I'm going to take both of our ships to a steel vein. I don't think we've done that yet. Not both of them, anyway. Oh yeah, and we've got a bit of steel here as well. We did research hospital beds. I'm going to do vital monitors next. And then once that's done, we can just fully overhaul our hospital here. I'm almost even tempted to expand it a little bit. Because we don't need a lot of room for the medicine production. Maybe I'll expand the hospital in a little bit and expand the production if we need to go over into the mountain. I did add one mod since the last episode, and it's just a little simple one. You saw when we were farming, crops would get put on doors, and the doors would stay open. So my solution to that was just to build the doors out a little bit, but now I have a mod that does that, so it won't happen for like the kitchen and stuff, which should be clean before cooking. I honestly would not be surprised if we get another stream full of food poisoning. Ross and Vasnav, new lovers. So I suppose they're gonna want to share bedrooms, which is all good. The more people we have sleeping together, the less rooms I have to make, which makes everything easier for me. So we'll make a double bed. And we are also short wood, but we got a lot here from chopping down all the trees. If we're lucky, we'll get this done before nighttime. So we have a new room freed up here, which is nice. I'm actually gonna move Hori into it, so he's not sleeping in the classroom. She's not sleeping. It's hard to keep track of everyone. We are butchering cows. We ditched the sheep, or the pigs rather. Which I think will turn out to be a good choice. We do got some steel here we can mine. Oh, and we got a raid. And they're dropping right on top of us. That's not good. Everyone is together though, so that's the best case scenario. Let's just converge over here and see where they go. Some of them didn't make it in the base. Yeah, okay. We'll set our animals to attack. Oh, this guy's they're trying to steal our ships. We're not gonna let that happen. They're gonna pick them up probably, but we're not gonna let them escape. That'd be a huge blow for us. Just want this guy to get dealt with. Come on. Looks like they're gonna try and go through our kill box, so. Well, this guy stole a geothermal, so we'll definitely want that back too. Oh, we have no power. Why do we have no power? Because of the... Oh my god. That is not good. Two geothermals and a ship. 2 ships. Hate to do it, but I'm re-rolling that. That's a rough encounter. Jeez. That does bring up something I need to do though, and that's just get turrets in the base. But yeah, losing, what is that? Oh, yeah, fuel that up. Oh, we re-rolled and our ship turned white again. Okay, well, weird. Let's paint that again. I don't know why I did that. Yes, we need turrets in the base to stop things like that from happening. And of course, then they stole... It's not the best practice to run power through geothermal plants, just in case it does get stolen, like our whole side of the base here was cut off with power. Which makes me think we should almost wall this off. If this is going to be our little parking spot for shuttles, we could put two doors on each, or a door on each side, and make it a little harder for them to get in. Let's do that. Of course, slower for us to go through, but I think it's an okay sacrifice. We got the most of in terms of... Yeah, I don't really want to build it. We'll just do... What should we do? Wooden doors for now, I guess. I just don't want them to roof that area. I don't think they will. It's still outdoors. Oh, they will. Okay, let's not do that. Remove roof area. Alright. Off to an interesting start. Of course, the problem I have with adding turrets everywhere is that it means we need to add turret networks everywhere, ammunition networks. I got they're removing that overhead. Perfect. Mad moose. Mad meese. Let's not go outside for a little bit then. Our visitors have died. Again, I don't know why that's our fault, but they're gonna go through our killbox here anyway, so. Moose meat for us. Oh, they decided not to. They can't decide what they want to do. Either way. Want to check and see if we have any steel. Yeah. So that's going to be there for 4 days. Another one, really? We're not doing very good in that, in those guys' books. Ship chunks. It's the first time we've had those in a while. And our moose are all calmed down. Nothing too valuable, but we'll take their pemmican. And this one moves. So unfortunately we re-rolled before Ross and Vasnav decided to be into each other, but that's alright. I think anyway, let me see. Yeah. Maybe we can spur it along though. 3.6% chance. 33% chance. Wake up. There we go. Unsuccessful. Ah. Well, we'll maybe keep trying that later. So yeah, like I was saying, I think I'm gonna have to run turret networks everywhere. I don't really want 2 ammo manufacturing stations, so lots of pipes, I guess. I only really need like a couple in here, and then maybe a couple in here, just to cover like their exits and their kind of escape route. Well, not their exits and our valuable items, is that what I'm trying to say? Oh my, I only need more storage. Which makes me realize as well, some turrets in their storage area wouldn't hurt either. We did get the vitals monitor. What else? That's about all we need for a decent hospital. I think once we recover here, I'm going to go out on that trip here. That's not ideal though. Never like infections. Hopefully we get ahead on that. Oh, and another one. Why not? Fast nav again. 2 infections. That's not good. Who's my doctor? I don't remember anything about who's who. Ross and me. More so Ross. Definitely Ross. So that one's good. I'm not liking this one though. Game's really throwing everything at us right in the beginning. I want to tend to that first infection as soon as I can. Get them ready over here. Unfortunately, she has so much wrong with her at the moment. Our natural healing has a good chance of not fixing the infection. I mean, we've got 2 attempts to try. But I hope it doesn't come to that. Alright, heal. You're gonna get a lot better priority or quality than I did. $66, 37 and 44. I don't know. We will have to monitor. I hope we don't lose the colonist right away again. We don't have any actual medicine. Oh, we do. Shoot, we should be using that. And just for now, make sure Finch doesn't use it. Yeah, he's healed anyway. It's because Finch is a biter, apparently. 53, 56, it's catching up. Maybe one more good round with the good medicine, it'll save us. Nope. We are tending it now with the other medicine. Okay. So I'm not worried about that medicine at all, that's good. Oh, it is catching up. We're yellow now. That's a good sign. As long as we don't really screw it up by missing our chance here, I think we'll be good. 43 nutrient paste. I'm not gonna worry about getting. None of us eat it, and no prisoners, so. Yeah, I guess Finch bites and headbutts. That's pretty much all he's doing. Hold on. What do you... No. Don't worry about that right now. I don't want him to use the last of our good medicine on something that doesn't need it, you know? So just sit tight for half an hour. Now Ross, come and tend. With the good medicine. And we're green. Okay, close call. But luckily we didn't have to worry about it. I don't know if I've ever had someone with 2 infections at once, but we got immunity, so that's good. Once we get the hospital, that'll be less of an issue going forward. But steel is going to be our top priority now. So I think I'm going to do that steel run quick. And we'll see how it goes with two shuttles. So I'm going to make the orange one our primary people carrying shuttle. I guess it doesn't matter if we're only taking 2 colonists, each will have 1. So it'll be our food and people carrying shuttle. Set to load. This one will be me and our food and medicine. No survival meals. I'll just take a few lavish meals, I guess. Six meals, medicine. We're not gonna take our good medicine. And I don't think we'll need it anyway, but it's good to have. And this one will just be Finch. I'm hoping he can pilot. He can. Okay, so send one there. Oh, there's no mad things around. I'm curious how parking on ice works. If that ice melts, does it damage your ship? Okay, and then we will jump back quick. And you are gonna come to assist. You might want to move, that was a close one. I don't know if colonists can get injured by having a ship land on them, but I'd rather not test that. We should really bring bedrolls as well, but I don't think it's too important. And once we get this load of steel, we can actually start doing some stuff. Expand our zone so we get our stuff hauled in here. I was hoping we would mine up some components, but no luck. Even a steel vein would have been nice, but God, his little tentacles are so weird. How hungry are you? ferry. That's... I wish they would go into the ships for their own, like, meals and stuff. Go pick those up. And there's our food poisoning. Use our work drive to make Finch mine a little faster. Now that I'm climbing the royal ranks, I'm really gonna stop relying on myself so much because I'm gonna have more expectations. So I can't be like sleeping outside and doing all this and that. Got people on their way in 10 days. We'll be long gone. This one actually went pretty quick. Oh, I didn't want you to drop your meal. Oh, I didn't get to it in time. Dang raccoon got a lavish meal. Just finish working on this mining and we'll start loading up our ships. Finch plus all the steel we can carry. This one will be me and all the steel he can carry. And hopefully I don't have a mental break here because this is not a good time for that. Fast nav fully healed, that's good. I'm gonna hold Finch just for now, just in case I do go into a break. Looks like the food poisoning wore off. Oh, recovering. So I think we're safe from a break, but we'll just be safe. So we fit 895 steel in one shuttle. Are we gonna get all the steel? Kind of looks like we might. It'll be close. Not quite all of it. Oh, just two left. 51, I can live with that. Oops, I didn't want that. Launch at home. Let's see, where did I put that? Make them look all neat. There they go. That's cool. synchronized landing and everything. Let's get all of this unloaded. Look at all that steel. One thing I kind of want to do for treating this like a garage, little alcove of ship landing, I might get rid of the car and the motor here, move our chem fuel refinery into a little building, and I think that'll make it a lot more efficient, that's for sure. Now that we did get rid of the pigs, a lot of our winter animal issues are not going to be an issue. So, let's get a drug lab going. Statements that will get me demonetized for 500. We don't have a fabrication bench going either yet, but we will get there. Add a door to our hospital. And we will end up expanding it here. Which I guess means I don't need a door there. Maybe a little overkill, but that's alright. We do have more than 6 people, so more than 6 beds is always a bonus. I didn't know you could build wooden tool cabinets. Huh. But this hospital upgrade will serve us quite well, I think. And then we can start the process of replacing these beds with actual hospital beds. But for medicine, 3 cloth, a neutroamine, and a herbal medicine. That's the other thing I was gonna do. And maybe we'll do it heat in here. But we're gonna make our greenhouses our primary food crops. And then our little room in the mountain will be tertiary crops like psychoid, keel root, and maybe cotton as well. And they'll be in hydroponic basins. Which means I'll actually make this room 2 more bigger. Hospital beds take 5 components and 120 steel. So we will start with just 3 of them for now. And we're gonna have to worry about heating it a little better than it is. 1 heater's not enough to heat all 3 of these rooms. A very blizzardy, nasty winter night. Exotic goods trading ship will be handy. Maybe. What all do they got? Neutroamine, quite a bit of it. I might buy up some of that. And books. We can always use books. Plants till max level 10. Construction. We'll get the 2 books. Yeah, and then we'll just buy the neutroamine. How much do we want to spend? We got 5,600. What if we buy like 200? What's that put us at? That's quite a bit. 2,000. Let's just do 100 for now. Get that inside quick, along with the books. I really wish I could fix things getting shot out of our base. If anyone happens to know an actual working mod that does that, that would be awesome. Because the one I have does not. Did get our hospital beds though, and they're pretty decent. It's not an ideal space to make these beds look nice. Since beds only need your vital monitor can be connected to more than one bed, I'm actually going to do a little rearranging here once we make those. I'm thinking here, we'll plan it out a bit. If I put one here, oh, it should even be one bigger. Because then we can do like bed here, bed here, bed here, bed here. Of course, that means that we have a whole line of beds, and I don't exactly like that aesthetic. What if we do one here? Maybe it's a little better. Yeah, we'll do that. See how it looks. And we might not actually get more than, well, I guess that's 8 beds. So yeah, it'll be an improvement. $50 steel and 3 components isn't that expensive. And I kind of get ahead of myself when building. I don't want to get too crazy with it and run out of steel again without realizing. Got 2,000, so a ways to go yet before that happens, but starting to look a little more like something. There we go, an 8-person hospital ward. Now let's look at upping our security here. Well, that's our current existing turret network. So we're gonna have to bring that pretty much everywhere in the base. Let's get these guys before they leave for the temperature. They have bisons. We are going to buy a bison. Oh, finally we'll have 2 of them. Then we have even more of a stock of meat and bison. Well, I don't know. Can you milk a bison? No. Yeah, no, we have the females. Okay, so do that for sure. Sell them our ambrosia and make a profit. Oh, and they have tons. Or no, that's our books. I was gonna say. Okay, I think that's good then. There we go. So we're now going to have repopulating bison population. We don't want tons of bison though. So I'm going to cap that at 5. I totally forgot we have sheep too. Wow. Becoming quite the farm. But the bison wool is pretty good for our winter weather apparel. There we go. Hospital fully built. And our first visitor. No, he won't go in there. And we're finally hauling all that stockpile of steel in, so that's good. Haul this jade in too in a bit. We do have our fancy throne room that we're gonna have to keep adding stuff to. Let's mine this little outcrop, get it out of our way. So we're gonna run our conduit through there, I think. If we build like a little outpost of turrets here, I think that'll cover a good amount of what we're doing. Because I have a decent range. I don't need anything big, it's just gonna act as a distraction while the colonists can react to intruders. But let's add a bill for medicine, I guess. And it'll just be a small one for now. Okay, it'll have to be Finch that does it. But having a stockpile of them will be very nice. Yeah, and we're pretty set for neutral, I mean, for now. We've got close to 400, so they only take one each. Oh, we did get a roof collapse there. I didn't even think of that. Hoping we don't get another one here. Oh, okay. What are your injuries? Just a cut. I always worry about roof collapses. Well, except when I don't, I guess. Okay, so let's bring up the pipe network. It's gonna take a lot of steel. But it'll be a worthwhile investment. Can work about getting some of these ruins out of the way. Just sucks that you gotta attack them to destroy them. And I'll mine this silver just to get it out of the way mostly. We'll build a little sandbag entrenchment. I'm thinking like 4 turrets here. Something like so. Maybe 1 sniper turret in the middle. It's not something that's going to get used too much, but when it does need to be used, it may just save us, so. I'm thinking building it maybe a bit higher. I just don't want to build it down here and then like not be able to fire past our geothermal. Does make me nervous building turrets around here. I'm imagining our generators will take some hits, but shouldn't be too bad. And I do actually want to bring it more this way so it covers this wall in case sappers try to attack that way. So we'll build it right there. And if we have enough time to plan, some colonists can always hop in the entrenchment and get some extra cover. Let's make a chair for the drug maker. Finch hasn't even done any of that yet. I may make a little shelf of cloth in here. I think that's the best way to go, so we don't have to run and get new ones all the time. Really only needs to be a shelf, but I kind of want to make it look like something a little better. double shelf is a little overkill, I think, but that's okay. And this quality will be critical. And its only job is for cloth. And we will... I guess we can't limit it, can we? Well, that's alright. We don't need to have our cloth in with everything else. And if we're adding 8 turrets, that's going to increase our raids by quite a bit, but not much we can do about that. Timberwolves. Oh my god, let's not fight those. If we can get this done sooner than later, that'd be nice. I don't think this will be a problem. We'll just see what happens, I guess. I don't think the wolves can go through the fence, but... Oh no, okay, they're not even going for a kill box. It's honestly better. They can hang out at our front door. Don't really want to waste the steel in bullets if I don't have to. Oh, they are going through it anyway. One of them did. And now they all are. We are stocked up on ammo, so at least that's good. And they're going in a little bit of a trickle, which is nice. I don't think they'll stand much chance, to be honest. The whole system's pretty well upgraded now, and it's only gonna get better. Yeah, they spread out quite nice for this. Just have to keep an eye out. They will go through that door. I don't want any of my colonists to get caught. I think that'll only be an issue though if they all decided to attack at once. That's all that's attacking for now. We are going to replace some of these walls eventually too. maybe start doing that this stream. See how things go. We're being pretty productive, which is the main thing I'm looking for. I'm also tempted to try the turret stacking method. If you put a turret right about here in a box, unpowered and everything, somehow it makes enemies not stack up when they're going into a kill box. Oh, here come the rest of them. And that was that. Oh, there's one left up here. We will wait until he's dealt with. Oh, I guess one of them came back. Oh well. Alright, now if we don't do anything, it's nothing bad will happen. Rat, really? Don't want you. We are getting a lot of blizzards and hard snow this winter, though. Ooh. Good timing for the visitors. Miss our wolf problem. Okay. Open up the colony again. And continue our outpost building. Just trying to think where the best spot to build these ones will be, though. I may end up moving these solar panels and wind turbine. If I move those, just having them nice and central like this is quite a benefit, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Move our solar panels out back, out of the way. I'm so honestly surprised we're getting so much steel out of this thing. Maybe I'll start replacing our walls now. Problem is I want to make them out of plasteel. Oops. So plasteel wall has 840 hit points. So double what these limestone walls do. And how much do they cost? Only 5 plasteel, so I think that's okay. Maybe we'll just start replacing them as they break. I think that might be the best bet. No sense in making a bunch plasteel that we don't actually need to. Just keeping an eye on our steel. We're down to 800 already. So I think we're gonna turn on our long-range scanner again. And get rid of our rat friend, unfortunately. Inch's scanning speed is 202%. That's pretty impressive. Is that because he's so good at researching, I'm imagining? I thought these were all scary infected. Huh? I guess not. So we're getting a decent amount of meat and fur from it. It's good to see our door mods working. What I really need to do, and I looked into it a little bit, but it's a bit of an involved process, is go down the mechanator route just so I can get the cleaning bots. They got seals. Sea lions. Wow. I don't know what they would be good for. Seal skin. Not something we'll need, but what else you got? Cellar go juice. I always want to buy books, but I don't really know if it's necessary. Melee, whatever. Recon armor would be alright. I do want to look into getting prestige armor at some point too, but that's a little more money than I want to just drop right now. That's good enough. So Ross and Vasnav kind of had a falling out. They're not liking each other too much anymore. carry over our ammunition pipe, I guess. Hurts to use this much steel, but I'm actually gonna take my advice and ooh, we're actually out. Okay. Did we go through it that fast? We sure did. Wow. Well, I guess that means once we get our scanning results, we'll do another steel run. 25% of the way there. Are we losing power? We sure are. I guess adding all those turrets sure adds up. Which is unfortunate because I pretty much exploited every geothermal I can in the near area. So we might be expanding more into wind and solar again. We might look at some mods for power generation too. Be cool to get like a nuclear plant or something like that. Hide it in the mountain alcove here. That'd be cool. We do have this steel down here left, so we're not out, but not far off. And there's our steel. Okay. I do wish it was a little closer to the end of winter, but we might have to just go for it anyway. We're not planting anything here, so let's turn off that sun lamp. It's really killing us. Jerk got the flu. Get Finch over here ready to deal with that. Or no, Ross. I think we'll be okay on this, but we'll keep an eye on it. Can't believe we're out of power again. Here's the nearest one. Like, unless we build a big wall across and just make this into our base, we'll have one more, but geez. How many do we are right now? We're 1, 2, 3, 4 geothermals, and it's not enough. I think I'm going to send Finch and Weirdo this time. Maybe Finch and Hori. Yeah. Weirdo has the Psychite dependency I don't want to have to deal with when I'm out in the middle of nowhere. But we're definitely going to need more power if I want to do that hydroponic setup. And keep adding turrets. We got that Vulcan turret to add. Power problems was not a problem I thought I'd have today. Let's turn off this guy. He's using up lots of power. Jerk's good. He's gonna get immunity more than likely. As long as he goes to the hospital when he needs tending. Got animal starvation going on. If we could haul some of that hay into the barn, that'd be nice. Cows sure do eat a lot. Let's build another feeder and we'll just have both of them stocked. I guess with the bison on the way, that'll even get worse. She is pregnant, so... on his way to deliver some. We're definitely not short on hay. We got almost 7,000, but they just eat it so fast. No, I actually have it limited to 2. We're gonna bring that up to 5. There's no issue with keeping hay in the barn in the winter. It's just in the summer it will rot because it's not refrigerated. Uh-oh, cougar revenge. Okay, not us. Always killing our dang reputation with people, though. Well, that's not a smart choice to do. Maybe we'll make this alcove our power generation area. Get some turbines and solar panels in there. But of course, that's just another thing that needs steel. we're down to 10, so let's get on this now. What'd I say? Finch and Hori, we'll send those two. Finch with the food. And the medicine. And this one will be Hori. Off we go. Nice open space for once. No trees, that's impressive. Oh, it's a desert. Oh, it's an ambush to you. One. So, okay, that's fine. We'll be able to deal with them, no problem. It's a chain shotgun, I know. I didn't think that's what that was. Gonna have to do some... There we go. I was gonna say we're gonna have to do some kiting, but that's fine. So I don't know if the deposit's always the same amount of material, but we should be able to get almost all of it. We'll get Weirdo out here to get rid of this car. Get some shooting experience while we're at it. Always starving though. Wonder how fire does against these debris type items. Sure doesn't do much of anything. Except kill our trees, I suppose. Get you out here with the minigun. Think you need the shooting experience. It is an APC after all, so it's gonna take a while. Caravan in 11 days, that's alright. And my mouse died, of course it did. Every stream it dies, that's amazing. Grab USB cord here. Only ever dies during my streams. Maybe time to just invest in a cord for it and keep it corded. Alrighty. Destroy this before you have a break. Why are you... Just go, rest. Probably doesn't need the medicine, but... Oh my goodness, everything. I'd rather have the mad muffalo here than at my colony sleeping in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, jeez. Gets so dirty here. Especially when everyone has food poison all the time. I don't know if we'll end up streaming a full year like we usually do today. Doing a lot of little work that isn't happening when I'm in fast mode. We're not even through December yet. I might actually get him to heal Hori. He'll either heal the scar or the food poisoning. Yeah. Worth it to get this done quick. Still cleaning. Jeez. Okay, done mining. What do we get? 2096. Inch and all the steel. This one is Hori and all the steel. Well, that's not ideal. I gotta wait for Finch to deal with his problems. I could send Hori away, but it's a little risky. We do at least have a long time until that raid comes, so he'll snap out of it before then. Infestation in our mine. Oh, I know what that means. Burn them out. Burn box has been working for us for. It's been working for us good for a while now. Heats things up pretty good. Oh yeah. $100. 200. And then they start panicking. Ugh, that's so satisfying every time it happens. So unfortunately, it doesn't take out the hives, but we get in there and deal with them before it's a problem. Okay, Finch has finally done his problems, kind of. Do not have any food left, is that what you're telling me? Just hurry up and get this dealt with, and then you can eat when you get home. Actually, since you popped out, oh yeah. Expeditions can be a little bit finicky. But everyone's eaten. And in the shuttles, how much we have left? 300. It's bigger than last time, but... Ooh, and we're overweight. Interesting. Kilograms more. There it. Good enough. Back at home. Let's go deal with these bugs. It's not quite safe in there yet. We'll just stand in the doorway while it cools down. It'll take a while to cool down in there. Whatever, that's good enough. We'll run in there and do this quick. So we got another load of steel. this connected up. Is that water? It is. It's so annoying being able to tell where the water is when it's snowy. Looks like we just missed it though. And then now I'm actually tempted to make a second ammunition hub. Yeah. Actually, cancel. I'm not entirely sure how it works when you have more than one in a system, but we'll find out. I don't know if it equally splits between the two or what's the deal. We're finally starting to cook our milk though, which is nice. Been noticing that. Only because we have no corn. No corn hauled anyway. Lovely. Muscle parasites are quite annoying to deal with, but just kind of will get dealt with over time kind of thing. I'm just wondering if I build... God, it's right up against the water, which kind of sucks to you. If I build a little wall around this and just conduit out, how quickly that's going to get attacked by raiders. 'Cause, like, I mean, we got a big base. I don't want to keep expanding it right now, anyway. Let's get some of these trees chopped down. Now I'm going to need to rebuild the burn box. And the flu as well for the animals. Kind of want to make someone high priority hauler. Let's make Jerk the high priority hauler. We really need someone feeding the animals and all that. Need to get a little bison though. Maybe make, oh yeah, he is top priority cleaner. Oops, I meant to do that. Unfortunately, I guess I gotta build more solar panels. Wouldn't hurt to have more batteries as well, though. Charge them up in the day and discharge them at night. We'll add 4 for the time being. See if that fixes our problem for now. Okay, I kind of see how it works. It'll pull, it won't go evenly, but it'll pull out of injectors, which essentially for us is the same thing. So that will take a good chunk of our steel until it gets up to 1,000 again, but like I say with most things, it's worth it. So it looks like Jerk will be mostly the hauler colonist now. Hauling and cleaning. But one thing's for sure, this haul of steel is definitely not going to last us very long either. I think the colony's in a spot now where I gotta be careful because we're progressing so much and using up so many resources that I don't want to suddenly find ourselves in a spot where something important we ran out of and I didn't realize. I'm keeping a close eye on the food. Medicine, stuff like that. I guess solar panels do add up pretty quick. So we should be good on power for a while now. Makes me want to make that hydroponics setup, but I don't know if it's quite worth it yet. Concert. Jerk, stop what you're doing and clean the throne room. The vomit on the purple carpets kind of sticks out. Oh, there we go. Held the concert 8. Attended concert 8, so that'll help quite a bit. Everyone's fairly happy. I'm going to build some more columns, but not out of wood. And a little further in, I think. I don't know if bullets hit them though, which is the thing. I think if we build one there, and then one here, it shouldn't really be affecting any of the turret arcs at all. Because I do want that Vulcan turret. $1,100 steel though. We'll get Ross to try and deconstruct this. I don't know if this is a good idea, but okay, we're good. Nothing collapsed. And where that jade meteor fell a long time ago, got rid of our mud moat, so we'll redo that. Having a robot that could haul would be nice too. Pretty sure that's a thing. Just took a look at the cat too, curled up in a ball. It's a little big for a ball, but he manages. Okay, that's just the rice in our prison, so that's okay. We'll actually forbid that. We're not powering the prison or anything right now, so. But our animals, I'm wondering if we have too many of them. Because we're struggling to actually just keep hay in their feeders. I mean, we've got lots of it, but as soon as we put it in there, it just doesn't last long. And she's gone already. Like, geez. Yeah, even in the spring, we're not producing enough in this entire area for them all. Oh well, we'll deal with it in a bit. An otter. That'd be a fun little pet. Nothing really sticking out to me here. So let's just sell. Will they buy any of our wool? No. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, nothing for you then. What is Hori doing? Is it the parasites? And food poisoning. Jeez. It's hitting all of us hard. Now, Jerk went down, and I don't see where his Molotovs went. Oops. Oh, he still has them. Okay. Okay, yep. We have struck compacted machinery. Perfect. Half tempted to start getting our colonists to heal some of these. Well, it's just food poisoning for her now, but heal some of the muscle parasites. Let's give it a shot. Good. And then we'll wait until Finch gets his back and we'll have Weirdo heal him if he's not healed himself yet. It's a decent amount of components. Okay, though, let's get this burn box finally restocked. Actually, no, we don't have wood, really. Well, there's lots there, but not hauled as most things are. Oops, don't want that there. It's tricky to get this done just right, but we found a system. Jeez, we build it so quick. Yeah, we're almost out of milk, which is not good because we don't have corn either, so I might switch from corn to rice again for a little bit. And of course we got a raid. It will prepare for a while and they're all the way over there. Okay. At least she works slower, makes it easier to do. I would like this done though before the raid. And there they come. That's a speedy boy. I really don't think that I really need to do anything. But I'll have a couple people over here just in case. This might give us a chance for some prisoners. It's been a while since we got the tribute collector. they're not in for a good time. Jeez, that scared the crap out of me. Well, he made the porcupine go berserk. That's fine. I'm sure we'll deal with that. Let's see my range here. Move up a little bit. I don't like having snipers sitting there. Okay. Well, they're running away from us anyway. And unless one of them go down, we actually didn't get any survivors from that. Doesn't look like they will either. Okay, well, that's okay. Got some medicine for our troubles. The porcupine is still sitting there though, however. Sounds like the porcupine found our turrets. And our plasteel walls held up, so that's good. I don't know if I want to take this guy though. Could transmute steel into valuable resources. We do have a bunch of steel slags that I do want to get rid of. Alright. It may be risky. Oh wow, he looks like a scientist and everything. So there's like a lot of steel slag everywhere. Let's give it a shot. See what it turns into. Twisted meat. Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping for. Hoping your next efforts are a little bit more productive, or else you're not going to stick around too long. see if we can get these two together again. Nope. Need the bedroom space, dang it. Gotta keep an eye on our steel. It's once again getting down. I'm honestly tempted to put our butcher, well, I was gonna say our butcher in the fucking fridge, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't think it makes any difference. I mean, we're storing meat in there already. Yeah, let's do that and expand our kitchen. It's gonna mess with our flow a little bit here, though. Actually, I'm gonna think on it for a little bit. It's unfortunate everyone is so dang messy. Let's try to transmute some more steel, I guess. Give me something good this time. Steel, I'll take that. Make sure he doesn't have any. Ooh, he does have guns. He came with a charge lance. Wow. Let's get rid of that on him for now. It's not something I want him to have. Or he pick up the charge lance. You had the chain shotgun. I don't like giving any of those wanderer types the weapons because they have a good chance of not wanting to stay with the colony. Let's do another scan for some steel. You're gonna need it right away, unfortunately. We could go to the work camp, but I don't know. It's a little more risk involved in that. 3 people. Let's give it a try. We'll send one shuttle. Actually, no. We'll just do our usual plan. Who did we take? Finch and Hori. Finch plus meds. And then we'll send Hori plus the food. Let's see. Yeah. We'll just stick with the lavish meals, I guess. We'll just see what it looks like before. We really could have just made a caravan there, I guess, but whatever. Let's land over here. No turrets or anything. Shouldn't really have any problem, they just got melee weapons. Bigger problem is actually hitting them. There we go. He's fast though. So all of a sudden it has me a little bit more worried. Okay. So he has bow. You attack him. Does he have a knife? Oh. Okay, so they are fleeing just like it was a raid. Okay, I'm worried more about Finch. Pick up one of the medicines. A little worried about the flame so close to our shuttle, but okay, hold on. Deal with the fire. Oh my gosh, get out of the fire. Jeez. Jeez, this is going great. Hopefully, yeah, he can walk now. Okay. Rain's helping us. Okay. Oh, there's my kitty. So dump 4 of those. You picked them up. Dump the rest. You pick them up. And you got food poisoning. Or Hori did. Heal her. At least we don't have to mine this steel, I guess. And Finch got the disease. That's not good. Ah, shoot. Okay. Finch, go back to the colony. Oh my goodness. That was probably very loud for everyone. Ross, wake up. Come to the hospital. No, you rest till healed. Finch is definitely one I don't want to lose. Oh, and I took all of our medicine, didn't I? Shoot. Get in there and make some... No. Quick, go make your own drugs. Jeez. I didn't know I took all of the meds. Okay, at least we have some now. That's good enough. Rest until healed. Worry. Go figure this stuff out. It's not how I wanted this to go. Can I not go in there? Okay, I have to... Where are you shooting? Let's just deconstruct this one. Oh, never mind. Nothing in there useful to us. All the steel I can. Okay, Finch is gonna recover. 3 days for a caravan, okay. This is a messy way to do this, but I'm gonna send this shuttle back. Will help Hori because she's slow. And then we'll take whatever we can in the orange shuttle back. Kitty's hungry. It's actually not going to be much left. I think we're just going to stick to the mining events now. Yeah, this should all fit in pretty much one shuttle. Okay, let's get out of here. A little bit more steel, but it's pretty sloppy. Finch looks like he's doing good. For the most part. No, actually. Go rest and get healed. And then what is Loom's problem here? Just dark visions, that's fine. See if we can sell some of our wool to the bulk goods and our leather. Jeez. Get some money going here. What is this that we have so much of? Plain leather. Jeez, that's a lot. Okay. Pigskin, sell it. And I guess just plain leather until until you don't have enough money, I guess. $25.86 is the goal. I think that's about all we'll do, to be honest. Yeah. Look at all that steel. Speaking of, we'll get Loom to do some more slag magic. Ooh, more plasteel. I would like uranium, to be honest, but I don't know if it actually generates uranium. I'd like to get more fuel because we're gonna go straight for another steel trip probably. As much as I don't want to take myself, my own character, to a steel vein, might be the best bet for now. I actually want to try, I forgot I had the word of love, so I want to try to get Ross and Vlasenav together. Vasnav. Where's Ross? Here he is. Get back here. Alright. He doesn't have a good opinion of her, though. Jeez, I should have done it the other way around. We'll keep doing that every now and then. Doesn't take much to re-get or recharge. Transmute some more steel. More twisted meat. I don't want that. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. So I guess it's not a time-based cooldown for this. It's just psi focus percentage. We're almost there again already, so give it another try. Be there after one more meditation. Finch needs rescue. Good old combination of muscles, parasites, and food poisoning. Let's get Weirdo to heal Finch. Once he's in the hospital, I guess. Will either be the parasites or the food poisoning. Parasites, good. Make him re-equip his gun. Why is there burn marks in our barn? Oh, corpse pile. Something was rotting in our barn. Jeez. Wonderful. Barn is due for cleaning, that's for sure. Ooh, we got gold that time. 15 gold, but any bit, I guess, helps. But we're still hauling that silver. I was wondering where that came from. You want food? Why don't you come cuddle for a bit on my lap? And then I'll get you food soon. Ow, claws. Nope, doesn't want to cuddle. When are we in summer? Yeah, we'll go like another season in a bit maybe. Or maybe just go right till fall. But yeah, let's do another steel run quick, I guess. And then we'll build that Vulcan turret. I want to see that go. I want to take a little bit more than that. It's gonna rot, but 2 doesn't seem like enough. We've been eating more than that. And then who are we gonna take? Finch? Well, let's take Hori again. She was good. And then maybe like 2 medicine this time, not everything we have. Perfect. Is that a work site and not a... Oops, cancel. What am I doing? I thought we had a... No, we don't. This is just a work site with people and I don't want to deal with that. Okay, postpone, cancel that. No, stop unpainting the shuttle. There we go. We just discovered it, of course. All the way down there. Okay, let's do that whole process over again. Set to load. Me. And some food. Get a wide choice. And then this one, 40, and 2 medicine. Quite close to the pollution there. Really? Exactly. My thoughts exactly, Key. Alright, we'll deal with this guy quick. Hopefully. Get him again, get him again. Yeah. I didn't know they could just like warp in like that. Okay. Let him bleed out. I don't care. Get mine in. I'm not concerned about cleaning, just mine. More gold. This dude's paying off at least. Another one found already. while I'm waiting for the mining, let's give kitty cat over there some of his favorite catnip. It's gonna smell it any second. There he goes. He knows what's up. Doesn't want any, he's just hungry, and he'll get some food shortly. We'll go for 10 more days and then I'll call it. Gonna come sit up on my lap this time. Wow. Yeah, if you sit for 15 minutes, kitty. Nope, gone. It's got an attention span like me. And he's in his daze. It's our components sitting at 24. We'll need to go for some of those soon too. Very soon we're gonna chew through 15 of them building that turret. Leaving behind more than usual this time, but that's alright. What do these guys want to trade? Or those are, nope, they're not. I thought they were the, what do you call them? Empire, I don't know, the word's not coming to me at the moment. Let's sell them our twisted meat because I'm not going to be using that at all. They have 40 components at $40 each. That's... yeah, I'm gonna buy that. That saves us from going out. And we'll sell them our plain leather to offset that cost. And our light leather. Panthera fur. Fox fur. keep the wolf skin for now. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, let's get this turret built. Well, that's unfortunate. I can't build it indoors. That is something I wish I realized. Can we remove roof area? No, we cannot. Shoot. Well, that throws a wrench into our plans. Maybe I'll just build a mortar instead. For now. Cannot be placed indoors. I didn't think that would count as indoors, but it's roof-based, unfortunately. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to think about it for a while where I'm gonna incorporate that, but yeah, for now let's do a mortar, I guess. It's a little more expensive, but we'll be able to deal with like the sieges and stuff a lot better. More gold. Because, yeah, where could I even put it now, though? I'll look into it. Maybe I'll do some cheeky debug stuff to get rid of roof. I don't know if you can do that, but I'm sure you can. Because it sucks to plan that for how many episodes now and not be able to do it. That was 1100 steel. Yeah, that's taking a lot of our stuff, but we'll test this one out. We can set it to fire on something. He's full of yawns today. Oh, look at that fancy thing. What we could do is use it to wake up these guys so the turret will attack raiders as they go by. I think anyway. Yeah, it has a big range. I'm gonna do that, I think. We'll give it a save just to be safe. I've never used the gun, so if something horrible goes wrong. That's a big range, holy cow. Jeez. don't want to hurt the turret, so. Let's okay, let's fire it right here. See how this thing goes. Oh geez, and she's off already. Fires a volley. Okay, they're gonna come and get attacked. Should have had you guys over here already, but that's fine. I don't think they'll cause any issues for us. You never know, though. But no, that'll be perfect for sieges and all that. Yeah, no big issue at all dealing with that. See how this thing does. One more. Oh, a couple more. But now that that turret's activated, they'll deal with raiders for us. Sweet. At least we got to blow up something. Oh my. I'm gonna turn on power here. I just want to see how much is left in that steel vein. We've been mining that for ages. We still got a little bit to go before we have to move it anyway. It's been a lot more profitable than I thought it would be, so we'll do some more ground penetrating scanning. What is your problem? Do you still have... Oh, you got into the alcohol. Why don't you... Okay, you're not injured per se. So heal his food poisoning. I wasn't thinking... Well, I guess it won't matter. Okay. They're dropping right on us, so... Let's see how this goes. Oh, worst spot, too. Let's get everyone out here. Oh, really? Lighting fires. Why you gotta do that? And they're destroying a lot of our stuff. I don't want our books to go. Oh my god. Okay. They're out. So come over here. Come over and see our turrets. Oh, that's not good. Jerk. You, I want him to go run and deal with the fire, but I don't know if I'll be able to. We're gonna lose our TV. Okay, they're fleeing. Go. Extinguish fire quickly, please. Everyone else, go, run. Don't lose our books. Looks like we're going to be redoing our room here. Go extinguish these before it spreads. I don't want to lose any food on top of all of this. It's getting hot in there too. Let's... Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Those kind of raids are rough. Finch got down. I did not see that. Mostly friendly fire by the looks of it. At least we have the ability to defend ourselves a bit from those, because if we didn't have those turrets, then that wouldn't have happened. That would have been pretty fatal of an attack, I think. But we made it out without any losses, so that's about as good as I can ask. Not counting our table and TV and all that, but... I suppose that's okay. Looks like when the turrets fire, they will pull from each hub equally, so that's good to know. That's a good miner. I don't really want any more people at the moment, though. Unfortunately, I'm gonna kill this child. Just running in and eating our food, so... What's another war crime? Ooh, there we go. Uranium, that's what I want. I think we lost a drum as well. Maybe now's the chance to make part of this the butcher room. Doesn't need to be big or anything. But just having them separate, I think, is the way to go. And then this will be like the rec room. And I may make it bigger, I just didn't want to move the bookshelf. Yeah, actually I'll make it bigger now. A little wasteful, but... I think that's reasonable. Yeah. Improvements, I guess, one way or another. But this will be good. Rec room. We'll make it. We'll put a dance floor in there. Get the party lights and speakers out. And hopefully this will mitigate some of our food poisoning that we've been having. And honestly, judging by the way things are going, we might turn into a carnivore colony. The cows are giving us lots of meat. Could honestly turn this into lavish meals. Let's have 30 vegetarian fine meals and we'll skip the lavish meals for now. 30 vegetarian fine meals. Still playing around with the food situation, but I think it's stabilizing. Things are looking a little bit more organized. Ooh. What is... Oh, okay, the turret's shooting at him. Well, there's going to be lots of fires for a while. I wouldn't stop there. Let me just stop where I'm getting shot and heal off. I don't like these guys' tactics. Oh, he died. And these guys went to our killbox. Nah, I'm gonna leave you there. I did notice though that we got a lot of steel chunks that we can transmute now. We're getting so many steel deposits on the map though. Let's pause that for the time being. Oh yeah, I was gonna get Ross to like fast nav. We're getting there. Oh wait, those are not yours. Man, look at all these meat. How much meat we got? 6,000 beef. Jeez. Okay, no, we're switching to lavish beef meals. Oh my goodness, why? What is that? A holder. No, wait. What is attacking? What is that? I can't. Oh. I don't know what attacked them. They attack each other. I don't quite know. Oh, whatever. Now what was I doing? Oh yeah. Lavish carnivore meals. And we'll do until we have 30 as well. Because we've got way too much meat. I do want to make some comfy armchairs though for all of our colonist stations. Doesn't really make sense, but What are those guys attacking now? Oh, jerk. That's not good. Run away. Jeez. What are you doing? I suppose if... Oh, there's a cougar out there eating something. That's probably what attacked the other colonists, but... I suppose if there's a turret out there, we shouldn't go out. Masterwork. Bison wool armchair. Perfect. Okay, but we're gonna get the 8 without a table debuff pretty harshly here, so. God, that's a big table. I like the big tables, but they just take up too much space. Wow. Okay, what are we dealing with here? I'm not gonna worry about you at the moment. Honestly, I'm thinking I should probably just get rid of these turrets. They're gonna cause us more harm than good. But yeah, let's deal with this. We could actually go with some fancy materials. How much does a gold table cost? 500, okay. Never mind that. $450 for dining chairs, wow. Okay, never mind, I didn't say nothing. So there's our dining table. We're gonna have a sofa, or a couch, I guess. No, I do not need more cows. And I wanted to do like speakers and light bulbs. I don't know if I have those. Oh, I do. Oh my god, we're just going crazy with the steel. Okay, what did we make here? Dining chair. The engraving on this furniture illustrates Ross huddled in the shade of a tree and covered in sweat. 2 unmoving jaguars surround the scene. The lower part of the image is dominated by a group of politicians. The image refers to when Ross is getting heat stroke. Sure. So I want like a dance floor in here. I want a TV again, and then maybe some recreation items. So there is a lot to there's a lot to actually build. Dang, steel everywhere. Plasteel, steel, silver, gold. I'm gonna let that radar go for quite a while and just find everything we can. Because it sure yields a lot. more than I thought it did. And then we might not have to go out for mining raids as often. Gold, be good. Those things are still going after people. Jeez. Okay, let's deal with that. Man the mortar. Jeez. Doesn't take much. Now there is quite a delay between firing, which I'll have to keep in mind, but... Mech cluster finally defeated. Ross, get out here and see if you can save this guy. I doubt it, but... Two hours? It's possibly doable. Ooh, it's close. Okay, stop. It's dead. I suppose having a turret like that would be good for farming colony relations. Or if random people come by, get injured, and we go out and rescue them. But the first time we've had a non-colony member in our new fancy hospital that never gets cleaned. Let's get some light going in here. Cargo pods drop some hyperweave. I'll take that. Not too worried about the tribute collector though. There's a... I was just about to say there's a lynx and animal pen. How the hell did this get in here? Yeah, why? Why did it do that? I don't know. well, let's get some people in here to help because that's kind of ridiculous. I thought they spawned from map edges. This is not good though. Shoot. And he died. Crap. And that was one of our healers. I don't like to do this, but I'm going to re-roll this one because there's no way a lynx should have just randomly spawned in my colony. Doors weren't open or anything, so we're gonna re-roll that one. I don't feel too bad about doing that. Yeah, he's just sleeping in there. Very unusual. Firing squad, the lynx. Jeez. I don't know why they ran up to do that. But it worked. Yeah, we got it. That was very weird. Never actually seen that. Yeah, I'm almost done. Two more days. And then we'll end the stream for now. Cougar, really? Okay. So worried that would have been me, but okay. Put these lights down again, because more uranium. I'm liking seeing uranium. I don't know why, but this room doesn't look like it's lit. Maybe that's just my eyes playing tricks on me. I guess we did double its size, but not its lights. Yeah. But I'm excited to see what the dining room and slash entertainment room looks like in a bit here. We do need to throw a vent in here though, that's for sure. And we don't have one in the kitchen. Don't really need that vent there either. It always feels like at the end of a stream we get more done. I would like to get rid of the pollution at some point, but we'll see. I don't really want to deal with pollution packs. Tox packs or whatever they're called. I didn't think I ever realized, but when it says 300 steel here, that's just one tile. That's what was throwing me off about why this takes so much, or why it's producing so much. Okay, tribe, that's alright. It's a siege. Ooh, we're gonna try our new toy. Let's reinstall this one though, right? Yeah. Man, the mortar. Where are they landing? Okay. I think this is gonna be a cakewalk. Nowhere safe from the mortar. Set force target. Sure takes a while to actually get going though. I don't think it'll matter. They're gonna be hurting here in a minute. Yep, that'll do it. Want one volley of the turret. Now they're just coming for our kill box. That turret pretty much makes sieges trivial. That's awesome. Doesn't even need to be connected to the turret network at all. We might end up making another one. And just like that, they've been dealt with. I'm not going to take any prisoners. It'll be a while until the tribute collector can show up again, though. This guy's still technically hostile. Not that it'll do him much good. Rico is leaving, so we'll get some goodwill for the Vasallo League. Which is good because we're pretty neutral towards them. They keep sending people that get killed, and that's my fault, I guess. So slow, though. Come on. Wouldn't it be something if he gets attacked by like a lynx? Some kind of wild animal just gets him again. It's taking the long route, unfortunately. Well, that brought us back up to 0. And Loom is leaving. I could. Well, no, probably not at this point. I was gonna say I could try and arrest him, but he's going pretty fast. Well, it is what it is. We got some good use out of him. And fall. Well, I think I'm pretty much gonna wind it down. As you can hear, I'm getting yelled at some more. So for the next stream, I want to look into getting that hydroponics setup going. Then again, we are right now not using a third of our greenhouses, so we'll see. What else? You know, it's been productive stream when I'm struggling to think of pretty much anything. We're gonna keep adding to our dining room, get it a little more entertaining. I'm gonna look into the roof situation for that turret. And we were having some power issues. I don't know if I'm gonna add a mod like I mentioned or what, but we'll see how that goes. And then, geez, look into the Mechanator thing again. Like I said, having some robots would be nice. But I think that'll be it for me. So I'll end it here, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for everyone that watched. And yeah, we'll see you next time. I don't know what game it'll be. Either Tears of the Kingdom or more Rimworld, but to be determined, I guess. So have a good one. See you later. Happy Halloween.